Hey, what's up? Haven't done one of these in a little while. So, this is fun. I really like these ones, don't y'all? So, up number one, up first, number one on the list. I think that you're an idiot if you use too many paper towels. I can't stand when I go to the bathroom at like public like stores and restaurants and whatever. And hello, and people will grab those paper towels, especially the ones that, excuse me, are automated so they come out individually, and they will grab, grab, or the ones that aren't automated and they just do one of these, like they're pulling out like handkerchiefs out of a clown, hat or whatever, magician's hat. You don't need that many paper towels. You need three individual squares. Sorry, I'm a little sick, a little under the weather. You need three individual squares, okay? One for your left hand, one for your right hand, and one in the middle to kind of soak up the excess water. That is all you need. All you need are water go. Number two, I think you're an idiot. If you wait outside for a business to open, if you wait outside of a business for it to open, you are just the worst kind of person. I cannot stand you. I hate you. And it's always the fucking old people, man. Those fucking oldies, the olders, my olders, I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyways, I can't stand people who wait outside of businesses for it to open, man. I was actually, I called an old guy out on it. I say the other day. This was like fucking 2 months ago now. But I was sitting in my car waiting for a friend of mine at the DMV. And there was this, fucking geriatric, Father Thomas looking motherfucker standing outside of a phone store. It was 9:50 something, and they opened at 10. So he was standing there and just fucking staring her down. And she was like, she being the lady in the store, like getting stuff ready, was like getting stuff around and stuff like that. And he was like knocking and stuff. And I rolled my window down because I had to say something. I had enough. I was like, screw it. I'm not even in the same town, so I'm never gonna see this guy. And I rolled my window down and I was like, hey buddy, it says that they don't open till 10. And he was like, well, she's inside. I can see her. And I'm like, so what? There's no I was like, so what? They're not gonna just open it for you though. And then, what do you know? Whoop de doo. The lady came over and opened it for him because, fuck people learning lessons apparently. Me? I'll make people wait. I don't fucking care. Okay? Store opens at 10. Not 9:56. Not 9:57. Not 9:58. Not 9:59. 10. It opens at fucking 10. Okay? Up next, this is a small one, but it's a really pet peeve of mine. It's a really big one for me. But this. If you do that wave, I fucking hate you, dude. That is the worst wave. Like, this is fine. This is like whatever. Hell, I'll even fucking take this. This is like the creepiest fucking wave. This is like your uncle, Dave, who isn't allowed at the family function to be alone with like people and stuff. This is that wave. I will take this wave over this. What the fuck? What are you doing? I hate this wave. I hate you so much. You're a bad person, and your dog deserves to run away. I hope your dog fucking runs. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Anyways, up next is if you wear hoodies in the summer and shorts in the winter. If you are that guy, you're a fucking idiot. I hate that. Like, it's just, who are you impressing? Who do you think you're impressing? All the girls or the guys are gonna see you and be like, "Oh, he's wearing a hoodie, but he's at 90-degree temperature. What a badass!" You know, wow, he doesn't even feel the cold. He just walks right through it anyways. What a badass! No, you're not. I hate you. You just look dumb. You look like you don't know how to dress. You look like you don't know what year it is, uh, time of the year. But fuck it, you too. I don't care. You know, just like I can't stand it, and I think you look like an idiot because you're an idiot if you wear shorts in the winter and hoodies in the summer. It's just you're an idiot. Next one's kind of a twofer. If you don't like dirty jokes and you can't laugh at a fart, okay? What I mean by that, I don't mean like the super really gross dirty jokes that are so out there and so disgusting. I mean, if you can't laugh at like, the simple yo mama jokes or that's what she said jokes, and if you can't laugh at a fart, like a fart is the lowest form of comedy, but it's still comedy. If you're so sophisticated and so refined and so above that, like I like intelligent humor and I like fart humor. Like both are fine. Both are fine. You can do everything. You know. That is like I really need to. I need to make like a whole video about it because that is my life's like fucking mission. Is just do everything, try everything. You know, don't limit yourself. You can do it all. You know. But yeah, if you can't laugh at a fart or you can't laugh at like a dirty joke, now again, some kind of do take it too far. Some are really really gross. Um, I'll go ahead and tell one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites, and it's gross. So little kids, close your ears, and mom, why are you watching this anyways? You know. But anyways, what do you call an anorexic hooker with a yeast infection? A double quarter pounder with cheese. You're welcome. Next up is if you leak or spoil stuff. You know, new movie comes out, day fucking one, you're posting spoilers on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, fucking other social medias. You're an idiot. I hate you. And if you leak stuff, that one's like a little more negligible, you know. It's like, it's not the worst, you know. But no, if you spoil stuff, you're an idiot. You're a dumbass. And I hope your tires get slashed. Because another personal thing. Let me tell the story. So, I'm not much of a Star Wars guy anymore. Not really. But I was at one point. And before everything got terrible, I was sitting in the theater about to watch Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi. Okay? Spoilers for Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi, by the way. If you haven't seen it, skip ahead a little bit. But I was in the fucking chair. I was in the theater. I had bought my ticket, snacking on my popcorn, waiting for the theater. Trailers to start because I had got there early, so it was all still the early bird stuff. And I was on my phone, just scrolling through it. And I scroll through, and I see the throne room scene, and Snoke getting cut in half and dying in the fucking theater. I wasn't even like, and this was day one. This was opening night. This was opening night. This happened to me. Now I'm not much of a Star Wars guy anymore, and Episode 8 is super divisive, you know. But like, I didn't know any of that at the time. This was like, 2017? Yeah, this is like 2017. I was still like peak Star Wars. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh my god, bro. If I could find that person, ooh lordy, I'm gonna report them for tax fraud. You know, I want to find that person and report them for tax fraud because just oh my god, oh my god. So not so much if you leak stuff because again that's kind of more like in the gray area and it's like, script's probably gonna change anyways and sometimes script leaks and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyways, if you spoil stuff though, you're an next is if you don't say hi to a kid, you're an idiot, dude. Like say hi to the kid. Cause I work in, customer service, just type whatever you would call it. And I will see people, like I will see like little kids go, hi, and then the adult just like fuck you, dude. I just I how do you not say hi to the little kid? I see it so much. It's not even like oh, that never happens, he's exaggerating. No, it's like I could give you like actual accounts. It's ridiculous, man. Now, if you're in line and the kid said hello to you 25 times, because I do see that, not as much, but I have seen it. You know, because sometimes the kid just says, hi, 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 you know, and like waits for you to respond. But that's a little different. But like, if you don't say hi to the kid, you're an op. You are an op. I'm gonna steal your TV. I'm gonna, I'm gonna throw rocks through your window, and I'm gonna steal your TV. Oh, I should have. Hold on. I'm gonna throw rocks through your window. If I had my mustache out, that'd be good. Better. If I grew it out, not if I just had it out. Yeah, let me go grab it real quick. But anyways, yeah, you're an op. You're an op. You know, just say hello to the kid, man. Whatever though. Next one up. I'm sorry, LS Mark, the YouTuber. But if you say Mario, it's not Mario, it's Mario. This isn't even like a localization thing. Like, kind of random, not really, it's on topic. The Tekken series, various Tekken games, you know, you get like localized versus not localized, and sometimes it's Kazuya Mishima or Kazuya Mishima or Kazuya Mishima, you know? That's the same thing. But anyways, so Kazuya and Kazuya, you know, I can see in like Huarang, you know, because the announcer will say it different from different games. It just happens, you know. However, every fucking Mario game in existence to ever have a voiced line in it, because like maybe not the very first ones because that was like text boxes, but anything that had voice lines in it has said Mario. It's not an accent. You are choosing to say it wrong. You you know this is you're the guy who's like, this is Gojira, you know. It's like, yeah, sure. That's not really the best example. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But it's not Mario, okay? It's you're saying the word wrong, it's not an accent. It's like I in one of my other videos of these of what if you're an idiot, I said if you like purposely say a word wrong, because I have this coworker who says contemplating instead of contemplating, and I corrected them, and they said, "Yeah, I know, I'm just tired. Anyways, I've been contemplating." Like, what the fuck, bitch? It's not fucking contemplating. That's not an accent. That's not, and I got an accent, y'all. Okay, like. I saw this thing and it was like specifically for Southern people, which I am very Southern if you can't tell. It was 5 bowls of oil. Okay, say it fast, like 5 bowls of oil. You know, 5 bowls of oil. You know, I do have an accent, but I can also realize it's 5 bowls of oil. You know, I can say it correctly. It's not Mario. It's not Mario. I've gone on too long about this one thing, but it just every fucking time. Every fucking time he brings up Mario, he says Mario. It's not Mario. You're saying it wrong. You know you're saying it wrong. It has to be a bit. Like, it has to be like a long running. It's got to be engagement bait, you know? Because, like, I haven't commented anything because I'm pretty chill unless I specifically bring stuff up like this. But, like, I hear it and I'm just, it like, gets the ear wrong, you know what I mean? I'm just like, it's not fucking Mario. It's not fucking Mario. My dinner, by the way. Yeah, when you're poor, dinner's your Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart's your dinner. So, to completely, like, one subject to another subject, if you pay for, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say the word, but if you pay for adult content, what the fuck are you doing? You're an idiot. Like, it is 2026 as the time of recording this. Are you really paying for OnlyFans or adult content in the big 2.6, buddy? There are hundreds of thousands of millions of free videos that you can get just typing in a little few letters in the search bar. Like, buddy, back in the day, that's a little different. You know, back when it was just all like magazines and stuff. Yeah, sure, okay, pay for it. You know, you know. But I cannot comprehend it. I cannot comprehend paying for adult content in the big 2.6. I mean, just how OnlyFans girls even make money, I will not understand. You know, it also makes me incredibly jealous and bitter and spiteful, but you know, that's a different story. But how they do it, because I just don't see. It's like bottled water, okay? And I don't mean bottled water when you're going somewhere and you need to have like water on your trip and you put it in the back of your trunk because you're going camping. No, I mean like it's like people who drink bottled water instead of water out the tap. I just drink water out the tap. It's fucking free. I don't know if you guys knew that. I mean, it's not. You have to pay, like, whatever, but, like, shut up. But it's fucking free out the tap, bro. You know, this is water out the tap with, like, a little bit of salt and a little bit of lemon juice in it because I'm kind of need to. Anyways, how? The only way that I can see paying for, like, a girl's OnlyFans is, like, say it was, like, your high school crush that you always wanted to, you know, go out with and stuff like that. And, you know, she's selling feet pics and whatever. Maybe, but even then, like, no. Because, like, I've found high school crushes OnlyFans, and you know what I do? Go on to something else. I don't care. I actually had a friend of mine. I'm gonna kind of put her on blast for a second. Obviously, I'm not gonna say her name, but she like straight up sent me her OnlyFans and was like, "Hey, what how did she?" She was like, "Hey, do you want to buy anything?" And I was like, "I can just give you money if you want. I don't really like, I don't know." It was a really weird conversation, frankly. But yeah, just don't do it. You know, like we need them back in the workforce. I want to force every OnlyFans model back into the mines where they belong. Ooh, this next one. This next one, oh my god. If you start counting when I say give me X amount of minutes or seconds, I'll be right back. Give me 5 seconds. Five, four, three. Fuck you. I fucking hate you so much. I cannot stand. Oh, I'll only be 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. You a fucking idiot, and I fucking hate you. I can't stand that. You're not funny. You've never been funny. Maybe, like, in the first history of that joke in, like, fucking 1812, you know, you're a fucking goddamn comedian. But again, as I said in the bash fucking point, it's the fucking big 2-6. Stop fucking doing it. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. You're an idiot. You have low brain cells, fucking low IQ, fucking low dopamine, fucking low testosterone, probably. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Alright. I'm gonna go grab something. I'll be back in 5 seconds. But, you know, oh my god. I hate you. This one's gonna be funny. Just because I was like so mad about the last one and now this one. But if you roid rage, like if you're the guy to like puff out your chest and like get in my face and be like, "What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it?" You know, like I fucking hate you and you're an idiot. Like literal sign of low intelligence. Not even fun. Straight up like monkey like behavior. Straight up like animal behavior. You know, like that's what lions do, bud. We have slightly better brains than lions. But yeah, if you roid rage and you're like overly aggressive and stuff like that, like I said, it literally is a sign of low intelligence. And also, I just personally think you're an idiot. Now this one, I don't mean it for everyone, okay? I mean it specifically for the people that go way, 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 way too far with it, okay? Because I'm one myself. If you were a Swiftie or a Michael Jackson stan, what are you doing? Okay? Again, I'm not calling out, just I like Taylor Swift music. I like Michael Jackson music. I happen to like both of those, me personally. Me personally, I like both Taylor Swift and Michael Jackson. Sue me. But you don't see me like spending thousands and thousands of dollars to go to her concert. You don't see me like defending her, 5-minute plane trips. You you don't see like Michael Jackson. Look, maybe I was just born in the wrong generation because he genuinely had like a grip on everyone, pause. But I heard that, like there was this one time at like a football game and he was doing the halftime show or something like that. That he was like beefing with his director. So when he got up on stage, he stood still for like 6 minutes straight or some shit like that, and then just hit one of these, and the whole fucking crowd went ballistic and lost it. Like, how are you that dedicated? Like I don't know. Again, maybe I'm just born in the wrong generation, and I'm gonna have people like, being like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. But I don't know. I can't see it. There's not a single celebrity, movie star, singer, uh, like guitarist or whatever. Not a single YouTuber. Not a single celebrity. I'm gonna be that hyped for. There's quite a few celebrities that I would be hyped for, but not that. Like not to that extent. I'm calling those people out. Not you. I'm calling you, okay? Next one. So not to get political, but I'm gonna get political. If you still support Trump in 2026, I'm not saying if you're a Republican. You don't have to support Trump to be a Republican, okay? But if you still support him in the Big 2-6, I'm not even gonna say the Big 2-6 because this is serious. In 2026, like currently is April 30th when I'm recording this. How? How are you that fucking stupid and that fucking dense? I I supported, I actually liked cuz like back in 2016, it seemed like he was just the bully guy, and it used to just be allegations and just I don't know. But I'm saying like to look at everything now, to look at the Epstein files, look at the war, look at the fact that Netanyahu is just controlling everything that he does because of the Epstein like files and everything. As a Republican, how can you support that? How can you support that? You know? Like you should be calling him out more than the people who don't like him, you know? It's it's baffling. And you know what people do? Just turn their brains off. Because I have a friend, well, we'll call her a friend, but I have a person in my life who is just turning her brain off. I was talking to her about how the Epstein files are really getting to me and it was making me really depressed and stuff like that. And she said, Tyler, you've got to stop looking at that. That's not how you are supposed to think. And then her response to me ever pointing out any celebrity being weird is, yeah, but they're all weird. Everyone in Hollywood is weird. That's not acceptable. Like, that's not okay. I just, yeah, but because, like, you either are a terrible person because you're looking at everything that's coming out and you're saying, I don't care. And that makes you a terrible fucking person. And an idiot, but just the active choice, wow. I'm I genuinely don't have any hope for you. Or you are hearing everything that comes out and you're saying, "Oh, that's a conspiracy." That wait, hold on. Is he gonna take me to dinner? Yo, a friend of mine's gonna take me to dinner. That's awesome. I gotta wrap this up. Anyways, you're hearing everything that's coming out, and you're saying, "Oh, that's just a conspiracy. It's fake news." Yeah, they'll say anything. They say anything to get you to. It's not. They're not saying things. These are confirmed facts. Like these are statistics. These are actual things and accounts and everything. Like, buddy, what the hell? You know? And then there's the third group of people who just genuinely are. I also think they're wrong. They're the oh, just get off, line and just get off social media and go enjoy the world, which yes, you should, go out and enjoy the world and, live your life and all that, but you shouldn't be completely ignorant of the outside world, okay? So, yeah, just sorry to get political, sorry about that, time out. But yeah, if you support Trump in 2026, it's just you're an idiot. And as a more lighthearted palate cleanser, sorry to do that to you. Because I don't like talking about stuff like that. I don't think anybody does. But anyways, as a lighthearted palate cleanser, I got some. Oh, cool. Anyways, if you don't like to taste the water, if you're one of those I don't drink water because it doesn't taste like anything people, you're an idiot, bro. Like straight up Asmongold chasing a sip of water with a sip of soda. Like I just how do you not drink water? Like I'm not saying it's my favorite drink of all time, you know. And I drink sodas, I drink coffees, I drink energy drinks. Not really. I don't really drink energy drinks, but I do drink soda and coffee. But like I drink a fuck ton of water too. This was a vitamin water that was like the dragon fruit one. Yeah, it's like no kiwi, strawberry kiwi. Anyways, and I have filled it up 3 times today alone because I be fucking drinking. I be thirsty. So if you don't drink water because it doesn't have a taste, I think you're an idiot. Just simple as that. Simple as that. I don't make the rules, except I literally did. And the last one is if you fell for any of this rage bait, you're an idiot. Definitely would be easy to fall for, that's for sure. But yeah, I've been Scavenger Reviews. I got a friend who's just fucking gonna take me out to KFC because, like, why not? So, like, anyways, catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hype me up, comment, all that, and yada yada.